Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, my name is April Monique, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about the upcoming Sephora holiday sale. I'm going to be giving you guys my recommendations on what I suggest you guys could pick up during the sale. I will have another video probably tomorrow. I'm going to try putting this up Thursday, if not for sure Friday, on my wish list or what's in my cart type video, so stay tuned for that. But if you like these types of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And I will also have down in the description bar of my previous Sephora recommendations video, just in case you want to check that out. I still recommend all those products that I talked about in previous recommendations, so just keep that in mind. I do have a couple repeat items, but for the most part, a lot of these products are newer products. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before I get started with my recommendations, I just want to let you guys know, I know you guys see my lovely friend on my face. Don't pay no attention to that. I don't know what the heck happened. No matter what I use to hide it, it's still very noticeable. I'm trying everything I could do to get rid of it, so try not to pay attention. And also, I do want to give you guys the information for the sale. Rouge members start first October 28th, and then VIBs will start November 1st, and then insiders will start November 3rd, and then it all ends for everybody on November 7th. And you can get 30% off on Sephora collections for every tier, so just keep that in mind. I will have all the information down in this description box, just in case you can't remember or just whatever the reason may be. It will be down there, and as well as my previous recommendations videos. Okay, so let's start off with a non-beauty item. I do want to talk about one non-beauty item, and if there is one thing that I would like to recommend to you guys to pick up during the sale, whether you get 10% off or 15% off, is a perfume, just because perfumes are very expensive, so it would be a great opportunity to pick one up during the sale for a discount. I do have this one. This is the YSL Mon Paris. One of my favorite perfumes of all time. I do have another perfume in my cart that I kind of want to pick up. It's been in my wish list for a very long time, so I'm not sure if I want to pick that one up yet, but we will see. I am like halfway done with this bottle. This is one of the bigger bottles. I'm not sure how big this one is, but yeah, this is just a really good smell. It's very floral, I want to say, mixed in with a little bit of fruitness, but it's more floral if anything. I don't know, it's just very, very nice. I really do like this perfume, and like I said, if there's anything that I would recommend to pick up during the sale, it would definitely be a perfume. This next product I want to recommend is a repeat product, but I'm talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I have talked about this, I believe, in the spring sale. I'm not 100% sure. Probably was during the spring that I talked about it, but I did have the little size, and I did use that all up completely, and then I did buy this one before I even finished the little one, just because I could not live without this spray. This is such a good spray. It makes my makeup last all night long. It doesn't move my makeup. It's just so pretty on my face, and I really do like this a lot. And it is pricey, so that's why I would recommend picking it up during the sale. The spray is so nice. The mist is fine. I don't want to really spray this one, just because, like I said, it is in my backup drawer right now, because I'm trying to get rid of some of my other sprays, finish them up before I open this one up. But yeah, if I could only have one setting spray in my collection, this spray would definitely be the one. I do have two blush recommendations. The first one is from Hourglass, and these are the Ambient Lighting Blush. I have 4 singles, and then I think I have some in like palette form, so I didn't take those out. I just took out the ones that I had in my collection that were single. These are so nice on the skin. These are pricey, so that's why I suggest buying them during the sale so you can get some money off. They're just pretty on the skin. They last a long time. Out of the ones that I have, the 4 that I have, I think this one is my favorite. This one is called At Night. I'm not 100% sure if you could get this still, but this is what it looks like. And yeah, like I said, it lasts a really long time. It's very pretty on the skin, and you do get a lot of product. Even for the price, I still think it's great. I think these are like $58 maybe. If I could be mistaken, could be a little bit cheaper, but I think they're $58. And even with that price, I still think they're really great blushes. So yeah, these ones are amazing. Next blushes are from Bare Minerals, and they are the bronzer blushes. I do have all three. I have Kiss of Copper, and then Kiss of Pink, and then Kiss of Rose. So out of the three that I have, Kiss of Pink would definitely be my favorite, which I didn't think it would be, but it is definitely my favorite. Like you could tell, I've used quite a bit of it. Now I will say this is definitely not a bronzer. This is definitely just a blush, so just keep that in mind. But these are so pretty on the skin. They last a long time. Like I said, this is the Kiss of Pink, and yeah, look at how beautiful that looks. It does have like a sheeness to it. I think that's how you say it. It's not flat matte, so just keep that in mind in case you just like a matte blush. These are very, very good. Some of my favorite blushes. I do have a very expensive bronzer to mention, but if you can get a discount on them, I highly recommend getting it. It is such a good bronzer. I am talking about the Gucci bronzer. Yes, the Gucci bronzer. I know it's very expensive, but this is such a good bronzer. And I kind of feel like you do get quite a bit of product in here. Like I said, I use this non-stop, even for non-special occasions, just because it's such a pricey bronzer that I want to get my money's worth out of this. And like I said, it does look good on my skin. This is not quite matte, I don't think. Oh, I think that's it right there. Yeah, it does have a little bit of sheeness to it, but not a lot. It's just really pretty. It's blendable. I am wearing this on my skin today, and yeah, I just really like this bronzer a lot. Very worth the price. Let's talk about highlighter. I do have one highlighter that I want to recommend, and it is from Westman Atelier. Now I know these are very, very pricey. I wanted to recommend very pricey items to you guys just because I want to be able to give you guys some recommendations so you can get a really good discount off of these high-end products, because regardless, I don't think you're gonna find a better discount anywhere else for these items, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, these are the highlighters from Westman Atelier. I like these blushes, I mean highlighters. I have Peau de Rose, which I am wearing today. This is what is on my skin. I really like the way this looks. This is a cream formula, and yeah, it's easy to work with. It's blendable. You can use your finger, a brush, a sponge, whatever you prefer, and it just looks really nice on the skin. Peau de Rose does have a little bit of, I don't want to say glitter specks in it, but it has just a little bit. Like, you cannot really tell. If you blend it out really good, it will go away. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It is very pretty. And then of course I have Peau de Pêche. And this one is a little bit more darker than Peau de Rose. It is nice, but it's not as glowy as I would like it to be. I don't want to say sparkly because that's not the word I want to use, but this is what Peau de Rose looks like. Yeah, it's just really, I mean Peau de Pêche, sorry. Really pretty. I will swatch Peau de Rose real quick for you guys. And like I said, these are pretty pricey. These are like, I think $75, but they're worth it if you get it on a discount, trust me. And then Peau de Rose is right here. So yeah, that's what those two look like. But yeah, very beautiful highlighters. I do have two concealers I want to recommend. The first one I have recommended before, but I have to recommend it again because it is one of my favorite concealers of all time. I am talking about the Dior Forever Skin Corrector. I love this concealer so much. It is so beautiful on the skin. It doesn't crease on my underneath my eyes. It just looks very beautiful. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It is kind of pricey, but it is a very nice concealer. It does get a little bit messy in the tube, so just be careful, but it's so easy to work with and blend. And this is just a miracle for my skin. I know I didn't use it today to try to cover this up because I knew like nothing was going to be able to cover this, but this is a really bomb concealer. And then the last concealer I want to recommend is pretty newer to my collection. I am talking about the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I do have mine in the shade Coconut Flakes 2.7N. Real quick, I don't think I told you guys the shade in this one. I have it in 1.5N. But yeah, this one is Coconut Flakes. This one is so nice as well. It doesn't crease underneath my eyes. I do have this one on today. I am looking a little bit glowy, but I think that's because of the highlighter. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this concealer is so nice. Again, this applicator does get a little bit messy, so just be careful when you're taking it out. But this is what the doe foot looks like. It's easy to get in the inner corners just because it does have a curve to it. And yeah, it's nice. It's blendable. It looks beautiful on my skin. Like I said, I'm wearing it today. I just really do like this concealer, and I don't think it's that much. So you're not going to be wasting a lot of money on this concealer if you decide to pick it up. I do have two foundations I want to recommend. The first one is from COLLABS, and this is the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I do have mine in the shade 200 Light Medium Neutral. Now I will say the shade ranges are a little bit like crazy, so just keep that in mind. I also recommend, if you wanted to check this foundation out or were interested in purchasing it, go in store and try to find your shade, just because online it's gonna be too crazy, and I have a feeling if you were to get it online you'd probably pick your wrong shade. So just keep that in mind. It does have a pump, which I really do enjoy. I did use this today. It is a little bit messy. I don't know why it got messy like that, but anyways, I do have it on my skin today. It's not glowy like I said. The glow that you're looking at right now is the highlight, but my skin doesn't look bad. Like if you were to take this stupid thing off, it looks really nice. I really do like the way my skin looks. So yeah, it's not glowy, it's not matte, it's just a nice flawless skin type foundation. But there is one foundation that I would recommend over the COLLABS. I am talking about the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This has been my favorite foundation so far this year. I love this foundation. I do have mine in the shade 6. This is my perfect match, so just if you're like my skin tone and you want to try this foundation out, number 6 I think would work out for you. Like I said about the COLLABS, this is kind of similar, except I like this one a little bit more. This does look nice on my skin. It's not glowy, it's not matte, it's like an in-between, just makes my skin look healthy and just nice. I really do like this foundation a lot, and you don't need a lot. I think I only do like maybe half a pump for one side of my face, if you know, maybe a full pump to get all of my face. And this is not going to be completely matte, so I mean full coverage, so keep that in mind that it's not going to be full coverage, but it's still going to look nice on your skin. I really do like this a lot. The reason why I'm wearing the COLLABS instead of this one is just because I wanted to try this one out a little bit more. But I still do like the COLLABS. If I had to choose between these two, it would definitely be the Hourglass. Okay, I forgot I had one more highlighter to talk about. I have talked about these before, I'm pretty sure, but I want to talk about them again. I am talking about the Merit highlighter sticks. It looks like this. I have two shades. I have them in the shade Citrine and Kava. I think Kava is the one. Yeah, Kava I've had for longer, but this is what it looks like. That's Kava. It's a little bit too icy for me, so that's why I went ahead and I picked up Citrine, just because it's a little bit darker but not too much darker. Yeah, like you could tell. Oh, that is so pretty. It looks so nice on my skin. You can put this on top of powder. It's not going to disrupt what you have on already. It's blendable. You could use your fingers. You could use a sponge. Like, look at how glowy and like wet looking that looks. Like, you would think I had that on my skin today, but no, this is so pretty, and it's not that expensive. I think it might be like under $30 if I'm not mistaken, but this is a great highlight. I do have one cream bronzer I want to recommend, and it is from Rare Beauty. This is the bronzer stick. I think it might be something called something else, but it says on here it's the bronzer stick, and I have it in the shade Happy Soul. This is such a good bronzer. It's easy to blend. It doesn't look muddy when you blend it out. It doesn't look too dark, this shade in particular. It's just a very nice color. I'm trying to see where I can swatch it to show you guys. But yeah, that's heavy swatched, but like I said, you can blend it out with your finger or a brush. Like, look at how easy that was to blend. Like, no trouble whatsoever. Like, it did look dark when I first swatched it, but once you blend it out, it looks very nice. There's a reason why people are talking about this bronzer, like, for good reasons. If you could get it, I highly suggest grabbing it. It was out of stock for quite a long time, and then they restocked it. I'm not 100% sure if it's in stock now, but if it is, or if you go in store and find it, I highly suggest picking it up because it is a very great bronzer. Okay guys, I have one loose powder I want to recommend, and it is from House Lab. This is called the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. I do have mine in the shade Neutral Peach. They do have like 4 or 5 shades to choose from. I did pick this one just because I felt like this was going to be the best color for me. Now, it is a little bit messy if you cut the mesh, so just keep that in mind. I did cut mine just because, like I said before, I don't like the packaging of this, but I can make it work. This it is so nice. I am wearing this today. Let me get a mirror. Let me look up close. I have been wearing this makeup for quite a long time already. I have a little bit of fallout, but I am starting to look a little bit glowy, but not in a bad way. When I put this on, it just makes my skin look like nice. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look oily. It just looks very, very nice. I have said it in the past that this is a very close dupe for my Too Faced Peach Perfect. Like I said before, nothing can replace that powder for me, but this is good enough for me to work that I would use it time and time again. So this is definitely a great powder. I do have one mascara I want to recommend to you guys. This is from Tarte, and it's the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. Now, I do have a little size right now. I'm trying to use this up, and then I do have a full size in my backup drawer. That's how much I like this mascara. I am wearing it today, but I'm wearing some false lashes that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit, so you can't tell. I'm not a fan of the brush just because it's a little bit flimsy, but it's not bad. I'm so glad it's not worse, because then I probably wouldn't like this mascara. It almost reminds me of the, oh my god, the Maybelline one. I forgot what it's called, but the applicator wise. But the formula is so good. It doesn't move. The product doesn't like get clumpy. My eyelashes are just so nice when I have this on. The bristles on here are tiny, but I can really get in the eyelashes to make them look full and volumizing. And yeah, this is just a really great mascara. It is a little bit hard to take off, but I would recommend using some type of oil-based makeup remover to take this off. But overall, really great mascara, especially if you want to have it on for a long period of time. Okay guys, I want to recommend one brand of eyelashes, especially if you're a beginner in eyelashes. I'm talking about Glamnetic lashes. Now, I have quite a few of them. I think I even have more than this in my collection, but I brought out what I could. I am wearing them today. These are so easy to put on. They're workable. They don't move. They're just so easy. And yes, I know they're expensive. They're like $30, the same price as a Lily lashes, but I think these are better. These are not heavy, well, for me anyways. I don't feel like they're heavy. They're easy to work with, like I said, and they're just so pretty. They come in all different types of styles. I believe, which ones am I wearing today? I think I'm wearing, yes, I'm wearing the style Baby Girl. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm not sure what styles they have available on Sephora, but like I said, I am wearing Baby Girl, and they have quite a bit to choose from. I really do like these lashes a lot. And of course, you're gonna have to get the magnetic product for it, like to keep the eyelashes on. So I would recommend getting the felt tip liner from Glamnetic. I don't know why I said Glamlight. Glamnetic. It looks like this. This is so much better than the brush tip, so just keep that in mind. It's easy to work with. Like, it's just so good. I like this way better than the brush. This doesn't dry out. The brush tip dries out way faster than this, so if you want to get your money's worth, I recommend getting this one. But overall, I really do like those lashes, and then of course this to use for the lashes. Okay, before we finish up with lip products, I do have a couple eyeshadows that I want to recommend to you guys. The first one, now it is pricey and it is a quad, but I would say if you wanted to pick out a quad from this brand, this would be the one I suggest. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. I love this palette so much. You can tell I've used the crap out of this. It's just so nice. I can get a good look out of these shades. I don't want to say glitters, but the metallics are so beautiful. Like, look at how pretty that looks. Put it right here. So nice. The mattes are nice, and yeah, I just really do like this quad a lot. Charlotte Tilbury, she's pricey. It is a $53 quad, but like I said, if you've been wanting to try one of her quads, I recommend trying this one. I think you guys would get a better variety off of this one than the other ones, and the quality of this one is really good. I feel like her formula is very inconsistent. I will say that. This one is the good formula, but yeah, this is just a really good quad, and I like it a lot. Like, I don't know what else to say. This is really good. And then the last palettes I want to recommend. Now, this is more of a brand product. I am talking about NATASHA DENONA, and if there's one NATASHA DENONA palette that I would want to recommend to you guys, it would be her Dream palette. I did pick out the retro palette as well. I do recommend, if you haven't tried one of her palettes, to get the $69 ones. Those are my favorite, but these two are my favorite from her, the $69 ones. But if I had to choose between the two, I definitely recommend the My Dream palette, just because you get a better variety. You do have a blackest black matte in here. You have a multi-chrome, I think. I'm not sure if it's a multi-chrome or a duochrome, but whatever, it's still nice. You get different colors. It goes from very dark to very light. It's just a nice palette, and like I said, it's very beginner friendly. I do have a video on this, so if you would like to see that, I will try to put it down in the description box if you guys want to see those videos. But yeah, this is just a nice palette, and it is great for the fall and winter time. And then real quick, I do want to show you the retro palette. This one is also a nice palette. This does come in second for me, just because, like I said, this one has the matte black and the multi-chrome for me, or duochrome, whatever it is. It's still nice. But yeah, this is still a nice palette. It's, look at, like, you could tell, like, I've used and abused this palette. So yeah, the $69 palettes are my favorite. I highly recommend getting those. But if you wanted to get a more expensive NATASHA DENONA palette, this would be the palette that I would recommend to you guys. Now, I didn't think I was going to like this palette, but then I went ahead and I picked it up and I fell in love with it. I am talking about the Biba palette. This is a really good palette, you guys. Like, there's a reason why people are talking about this palette, because it is such a great palette. Now, yes, it does look boring, but trust me, the quality of these eyeshadows are so freaking good. This black isn't my favorite. I do like the black in the My Dream palette more, but it's still a nice black. It isn't matte, so I wish it was a matte, but either way, you could find a matte eyeshadow, black eyeshadow anywhere in a palette. This palette is just so pretty. The quality is good. It's easy to blend. It's easy to work with. One of my favorite higher price palettes. I would recommend this one if you wanted to try a like bigger price tag from NATASHA DENONA. This would be it. Real quick, before we finally finish off with lips, I do want to say I do have other eyeshadows that I would recommend as well, but I'm not recommending for one reason. And the eyeshadows that I'm talking about are from Pat McGrath. I wouldn't recommend buying a Pat McGrath eyeshadow from Sephora, just because Pat has sales that are better from her like actual site. She just recently had like a 35% off, if I'm not mistaken, and you could get these palettes off for $35. But I just want to recommend if you, because I think she'll have another bigger sale coming up before the year ends. And if she does, I would recommend getting this one. This is her newer palette. This is the Mothership number 10. What is this one exactly called? Let me see. I can't think off the top of my head. Moonlit Seduction palette. Yeah. So this is really nice palette, but like I said, I wouldn't recommend buying it from Sephora. I would recommend getting it from her website because she has better sales. So just don't buy them from Sephora. Okay guys, let's finish off with lips. I hope this wasn't a long video, but we're down to the final products. So for lip products, if there's one lip product that I could recommend to you guys to purchase during the sale and even after the sale, it would be these lip products from Tarte. These are the Maracuja lip, well, these are the lip plumps, and then these are the regular ones. You could tell I like these because I have quite a bit of them. These are some of my favorite lip products of 2022. These are so good. Now I will say I'm a little bit biased towards these just because the lip plumpers aren't really lip plumpers. They don't give me a tingle. I don't really feel anything on my lips when I put these on. It's just like a regular one for me. So it doesn't really matter which one you get. Just get some. These are really good. I will give you guys a couple swatches. Like I said, there's not a specific, like if I had to pick between the plumpers or the regular ones, they're all good. So for instance, this one is in the shade Peachy Beige. I have been using these quite a bit. These are the ones that you click, which I don't really love, but either way, I still like them. That's what that looks like. Very, very juicy on the lips. It's just, oh, they're so nice. I like these so much. And then this one is in the lip plumper, and it's in the shade Mixed Berries. And then again, you just do that. And then that's what that one looks like. But yeah, these are so pretty on the lips. I highly recommend getting these because bomb.com. The next lip products I want to recommend, they're kind of similar to the Tarte Juicy Lips. I do prefer the Tarte ones more, but I still do like these a lot. I'm talking about the Makeup by Mario ones. These are called the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums. I do have the ones that have the like sparks, like not the sparks, but like the glitter. I don't want to say glitter because they're not chunky glitter, but you can see some type of shimmer to them. And then I have ones that don't have it. These are just the regular ones. If I had to choose between the two, I still think I like the ones with the sparkle in them just because of the formula. The formula on them are not soft like the regular ones. The other ones are a little bit too soft and they get messy. This is the one with the sparkles. This is in the shade Bare Glow. You're not going to be able to see the shimmer in these, but it has just a little bit and you can't tell, and you can't feel them on your lips, but I really do like that a lot. And then these are from the regular ones. I have the Nude Glow, and this is the one I'm wearing with a lip liner. I could probably use some more. Let's put some more on. I would dab these because if you don't dab them, they're going to kind of get gloopy. But they still are really good. Like I said, this is in the shade Nude Glow. You just kind of got to be careful. That's Nude Glow right there. You got to be careful when you put them on your lips. And don't leave these in the cart because these will melt. So I wouldn't leave the Tarte ones either, but these will definitely melt in the cart if you leave them. So just be mindful of that. But I really do like these a lot. And then the next product I want to recommend for lips, I have talked about this in the past, but I had to talk about it again. This is from Tom Ford, and this is in the shade Casablanca. They do have this still, but in the regular packaging. This is a limited edition packaging. This shade is so freaking pretty. It's a rosy tone color. Let's see if I can swatch it. I have talked about this in the past before, like I said. Oh my god, look at that color. It's just beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, this is a pretty lipstick. It's not matte, so it's not going to be drying, and it's not going to last a really long time, but I feel like it's going to last long enough, and it's so pretty. So yeah, I love this lipstick. Real quick, let's get this out of the way. I am going to talk about one lip liner, and I'm actually talking about the color of this lip liner. This is from Makeup by Mario, and this is the Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in the shade Hue. This is my perfect nude lip liner. I am wearing this underneath the lip product from him. This is just so pretty. Like, you could tell, like, look at how nude that looks. It's not like a butthole looking nude. It's just a really pretty nude. I like this one a lot. This is my favorite. You could tell I've used it, and this has been sold out everywhere. That's what the shade looks like. I'm hoping this comes back into stock because I want to get another one just because I like this so much, and I'm trying not to use it so much because it has been out of stock for a while, and even in stores it's been hard for me to find. So hopefully if you could find this in store, I would recommend picking it up because this is like the perfect nude lip liner. Okay, 2 more lip products I want to talk about. The next product is from Merit, and this is, I'm not 100% sure. These things are so like hard to read. It's the Signature lipstick. I have mine in the shade Slip. This was gifted to me. No, this wasn't. I bought this with my own money. Just kidding. Because I have gotten some products sent to me from the brand, but no, this I did buy with my own money. I love this color. Let's see. Let me swatch it right here. It's just such a pretty. It almost reminds me of the one from Tom Ford, but just in a brown, and it has more color payoff. This is just such a pretty color. I like it a lot. I think this would go great with this lip pencil from Makeup by Mario. But yeah, this is so pretty. It's so nice on the lips. It doesn't last a long time, so just keep that in mind. But very great product, and it's not even that expensive. I think it might be under $20 if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully it's under 20 because I don't want to lie to you guys, but either way, it still really is a good lipstick. Okay guys, last lip product I want to recommend to you guys, and this is from Dior. This is called Dior, I don't know what it's called. I will leave the name up here if I remember to find it, but it's just like a moisture lipstick, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Let me swatch it right here in my hand. But this is what it looks like. Like, oh yeah, you could tell it's doesn't have a lot of, well, no, it's more like a balm but with color to it, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but this just looks so pretty on my lips. I like this color a lot, and the formula is very nice. Like I said, I will link everything that I'm talking about today in today's video. I will have it down in the description box just in case you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I really do like this lip product a lot. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments what you guys are picking up for the sale, or if you're not going to be participating, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. But until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!